So to celebrate America's 250th birthday, it is my pleasure to announce today the Freedom Plane National Tour, to make accessible to the American people across our nation for the first time historic and consequential documents fundamental to America's founding and the beginning of American government. At least 10 irreplaceable documents from America's founding period that are windows in time will travel our country to 8 cities, beginning in March and set to conclude in August. These documents are either precursors to the Declaration and reflect mounting frustration with British rule, or they document the Declaration's immediate result, how subjects of King George III became citizens of the United States and formed a new nation and then a new government. The documents that will go on tour are an original engraving of the Declaration of Independence, one of only about 50 known original engraved copies printed from a copper plate of the original, commissioned by John Quincy Adams. The Articles of Association from 1774, the Continental Congress's first major unified act of resistance against Great Britain. George Washington, Alexander Hamilton's, and Aaron Burr's oath of allegiance, signed as officers of the Continental Army during the Revolutionary War. The Treaty of Paris of 1783 that formally ended the Revolutionary War and in which Great Britain recognized the United States as an independent country. A rare secret printing of the Constitution in draft form from 1787 with the delegates' handwritten notes made during the Constitutional Convention. And the voting record of the Constitutional Convention approving the final text of what would become the United States Constitution. Rather than go by train, these documents will leave Washington, D.C. and travel all 8 cities aboard the Freedom Plane, a beautiful Boeing 737 provided very generously by the Boeing Company. We'll bring the documents to the following cities and museums. Kansas City, Missouri, the National World War I Museum and Memorial. Atlanta, Georgia, to the Atlanta History Center. Los Angeles, California, the University of Southern California Fisher Museum of Art. Houston, Texas, to the Houston Museum of Natural Science. Denver, Colorado, to the Colorado History Center. Miami, Florida, to the History Miami Museum. Dearborn, Michigan, to the Henry Ford Museum of American Innovation. And Seattle, Washington, to the Museum of History and Industry. At each stop on the tour, the documents will be installed in a National Archives traveling exhibition called The Documents That Forged a Nation.